All right. Hey, night dwellers. Welcome to the strange side of the internet. Welcome. You wandered into NightlyHaven Live, and trust me, it just gets weird from here. So grab a drink, dim your lights, get cozy, talk about weird stuff. Because tonight we're gonna dive into creepy and mysterious and unexplained stories that will stick with you long after the live ends. Hi, Rebecca. So, I'm gonna ask you something. Have you ever felt like, you guys ever felt like someone was watching you? Like, you ever get that feeling in the back of your neck like someone's watching you? Is it just me? Like, you swear it wasn't your imagination. And you turn around, no one's there. It's creepy. Well, you're not alone. Tonight's all about stories that haunt us. The ones that don't make sense and the ones that don't always have a clean ending. So, what kind of things have you guys like or have an experience with? I'm intrigued by the black eyed children. I just recently did a video on the black eyed children, and they creep me out. They really creep me out. Like, imagine you hear a knock on your door and you go to open it, and there's just like these two kids that are just black, demonic. Like, what would you do? I would probably have a heart attack. I would drop right there, you know, or I would go hide off my doors and hide like a 5-year-old. I don't know. What would you guys do? You guys heard of the Watcher House? This family like moves in and they get a letter saying how they'll be watching you, and they keep getting like all these letters that go on for like a long time until they finally like move out. That one's never really been solved. I think honestly, I think it was one of the neighbors. I think it was definitely like someone that lived in town that was trying to like scare them off, or a generational of just a loony family that thought that it was their job to be a guardian watcher to the house. Let's see. Try to see what these. Huh. I'm like learning all these live buttons. I'm old, so I'm still learning. You guys have to bear with me. I was a little nervous to come on because it's like vulnerable. I'm on lives, talk to people. I had a hard enough time making friends in high school, let alone thousands of people here to judge the crap out of you. But this is a safe place for anyone who wants to join. Join in on the conversation. Hi, Larry. Thank you for joining. We were just talking about the Watcher House. I don't know if you guys heard of the Watcher House. I think they made a movie out of it, actually. Really, like the Mandela effect. Who's had an experience with the Mandela effect? Who remembers something that no longer exist anymore, because it completely makes you feel like your whole reality is a lie. It's kind of crazy. It's weird. What mysteries have you guys never been able to shake? Like, what mysteries, like, intrigue or bother you? True crime really gets me. The unsolved true crimes. I don't know. It's sad, and I just don't understand how a sociopath's brain works like that, because I feel like I'm very empathic. I'm full of emotions, so I don't understand. It fascinates me, people that just can not feel that, because I feel it so deeply. So to have someone like the opposite, basically, of me is wild. Hi, say hi, share, like, stick around, talk. Anyone have any questions? You guys believe in ghosts? Or are you guys more on the like skeptic side? There's all these filters. That's so cool. So share, like, tell me if I'm doing something wrong, because I'm all new to this. I'm old. Okay, so no one believes in ghosts. No one has any ghost stories. The college that I used to go to when I was in my 20s was haunted. Keystone College. So has a whole Victorian vibe to it, and there's tons of stories. Tons of stories. They actually have a Halloween tour every year that you can go take. I used to live on campus, and you definitely seen things, especially shadow people, for sure. A girl self-harmed in my bathroom. Being empathic, I couldn't stay there for too long because I would get really depressed and I would have to leave and go out. The art section was supposedly buried on an Indian burial ground. And in the drawing room, people say they smell lavender. They can smell lavender. Yeah, I smelled it. I never seen her, but people said they seen her. And there's stories all over Keystone. If you look it up, it's quite interesting. Supposedly there's a student that hung himself and one of the teachers' lounge, and supposedly a teacher got a one of the students pregnant, and she killed herself in the bell tower. So yeah, that was the college I went to. I got into a fight with a psychic because she said I was psychic. I told her I'm just intuitive. And I said, my mom's more psychic. She has dreams. You know. She said, I don't know what your mom is, honey, but you're psychic. She was gonna teach me everything for free. But you know, I was like 19. I didn't care about any of that stuff. I just wanted to do what I wanted to do. Hi, guys. Anyone want to say hi? It's hard when you're starting out because it's awkward. You don't know if anyone's ever going to stay. Mostly doing this for myself. I just like to talk about weird stuff. And, you know, I ramble a lot, so no one wants to hear me. So I might as well talk to a camera. So, but, you guys think there's a logical answer for spirits or ghosts? Like, or you think it's just all supernatural? And are the ones that we see, are they crossed over spirits? Or are they stuck spirits? Or can they go back and forth? Sometimes I think it's just like an imprint on time. You know? Like something so traumatic happens that it just seeps into the walls. And you can feel it. Like, I went to Ford's Theater when I was in high school, and it was wild. You could feel the history and the atmosphere. And as someone who's empathic and a little bit of precognition, I felt like I could actually hear the screams, but I felt like I could hear the chaos and the screams of everyone, and it got so bad I had a panic attack. My friends actually had to take me downstairs so I can ground myself, because I'm way too sensitive for that kind of stuff. Hi, guys. So I'm just starting out. You guys can help me get to 1,000K, 10K, help me bring it up, you know. I'm just a hardworking mom that's trying to make something out of something that I've always enjoyed and loved. Whether it's creepy stories or writing or even my art. It's one of my paintings that I did a long time ago. Anyone ever feel like they're just stuck in a rut? That their life just gets stalemate and that they're something more, you know, that you were meant for? I'm tired. I worked all day. I got work tomorrow. But I just wanted to try this out. I don't know if you guys are just scrolling through or if anyone's staying. I can't tell. Send some double tap it hearts if anyone's still here. Or if you guys just scrolled us. And that's okay. Like I said, I'm just learning. I didn't really expect anyone to stay anyways. I'd be happy to have one person. It's okay. I'm used to being the unpopular kid in the classroom. The weirdo. Nothing new. Hi, Rika. Anyone like any weird shows? Fringe is a really, really good show. It's old, but it's good. Talks about like parallel universes and cryptoids and all the creepy stuff that I absolutely love. I don't know. Has any of you guys ever experienced something that you can't explain? I've done a lot. Like I have through the years. I remember this one time, me and my sister, when we were younger, there was 3 of us, and we all slept in one room. And me and my sister were up talking really loudly and late one night, and we thought our mom was gonna come through, and we heard someone say, "Shh," like an old lady's mean shh, and we just put the covers over our head and just ignored it and went to sleep. Didn't know like it had happened for the rest of the night because our house was haunted. My mom had to bless her house many times growing up. I'm pretty sure there was an old man there. He mainly lived in the basement. He had his old like man cave. You could feel him more in the basement. And then I think the lady was mean. I never got good vibes from her. She was mean. And I always felt uncomfortable in that room because originally that was my mom's room, and then we switched back a few times, and whenever we would be in that room, I just never felt comfortable in that room. Has anyone ever had an experience like that? Hi, Kevin. Melon. How are you? Say hi. I love to talk about ghost stories or alien stories. Does anyone have a story? I want to hear some stories. My bones are cracking. I'm old. What about urban legends? Like urban legends. I come from Ohio originally, and they have Egypt Bottom, which is one of the most haunted county, or one of the most haunted counties, I believe, in Ohio. You can actually look it up. Yeah, you can look it up. Oh, hey, sissy. I'm a loser. No one wants to stay with me. We were talking about Egypt Bottom. Also, the first person to be hung in that county for murder. Also, Sexy Magic knows about Egypt Bottom. We've been there many times. Yeah. So, have you guys ever experienced something that you can explain? I think it happens more than people admit it does. You know? I think a lot of people keep it quiet because they're afraid that they don't want to be crazy or marked as weird, you know? But it's okay to be weird here. That's what this corner is about. As for us weirdos, the strange ones, the ones that are maybe into things others aren't. Maybe you're the one that has always felt like they never fit in anywhere at all in life, including your family sometimes. You know, I think we all can relate to that a little bit. I'm sure we all do fit in more than we realize, but I've always felt a little bit like an outsider. I've always felt very misunderstood. Maybe it's the Aquarius in me. I don't know. Hi, Crystal. I don't know if you left me. Probably left me. So we're just hanging. Just hanging tonight. Creepy stories, weird facts, maybe more. Like unexplainable stuff. I don't know how long I'll be on tonight because I'm getting tired. So back to the black-eyed children. Who'd let them in? You guys let them in? I'm not letting them in. You could let them in. I'm not doing it. Has anyone heard any stories with the black-eyed children? They're actually a more modern lore. They're not really that new. Sorry. So anyone's got any weird encounters, you can share them with me. I love hearing other people's stories. Ghost encounter, glitch in the matrix, love those. Let's hear it. Anyone? What about the Mandela effects? Like, do you remember it being Berenstein Bears or Berenstein Bears? I might judge you by your answer, but I'll keep it to myself. I definitely think it's Berenstein. You cannot tell me otherwise at all. At all. At all. Not even a little bit. Yeah. Did Pikachu have a black stripe on the end of his tail? I think so. I remember it. Do you guys know that some people spontaneously combust? Like literally burst into flames? No one knows the cause. Kind of weird. No one can find where we are, but now it is you understand. Just breathe. I still can't get over those black-eyed children. Like, what are they? Are they demons? They seem demonic to me. I mean, they kind of have like the attributes of vampires, but they seem kind of demonic to me for sure. Last call. What should we talk about next time? More ghosts? Creepy internet mysteries? Unsolved stuff? All right, well, it's getting late. All right, my fellow night dwellers. This is weird in the best way. I'll catch you next time. Same eerie vibe and same haunted hour. And if anyone has their own stories, they can email me at NightlyHaven, all lowercase, one word, at yahoo.com. Night. No one wants to really talk, so we just gonna head out. Talk about all the creepy stuff later. Hi, Lily. See you right when I was about to leave. Now someone wants to say hi. We were talking about weird stuff, but no one wants to talk to me. That's okay. We're gonna talk about the black-eyed children, ghost, but we could talk about it next time. Maybe you guys can give me some ideas. Appreciate you. My first live, I'm still learning, so I've got a lot of friends yet. Hi, Artemis. All right, well, have a good night, guys.